And so Sam Sulek not only takes home the win in his own individual class, he in fact takes the overall, securing his IFBB Pro card in one of the toughest shows in the world. But did he deserve it? Many people have said, well, it's Sam Sulek. If it's close, they're going to give it to him. That because of the politics, that he's so famous, that he perhaps was given a gift, that he wasn't actually deserving of his pro card.
Honestly, guys, I'm feeling it's the guy in the middle, as much as I'd love to see Sam get his pro card here.
And so Kenny KO and others felt that the man in the middle, he deserved first place. And remember, oftentimes when judging, they put the best athlete in the center, and that's who they are picking as the overall victor. But in an overall, when there's only 3 competitors, oftentimes they just let it be the way it is. And if it's really close, then they switch things up. They'll put one person in the center, take him out, put him onto the side. And so many people, they want to know, did Sam actually deserve it? And so I'm going to go through all of the poses and tell you who won which pose and why, and we will see. Was Sam a deserving victor, or could it have gone to someone else? And so 3 gentlemen come to the center. The Class A is the shortest guys, followed by the medium height, as well as Sam finishing it off, being the tallest of the 3 competitors. Clearly, immediately you notice, Sam is by far the biggest. Let's pause it right here. Look at the difference in the size of the quads. And so when I saw this, in a matter of 3 seconds, I thought, Sam's got it. When I watch these poses, I don't think it's even close. Many people are saying, no, it's close. The guy in the middle, he's so defined. He looks amazing. Not taking away from the fact that any of these guys, in fact, look amazing. It's simply a matter of this. A good big man is going to beat a good small man any day of the week. What did he say? The guy to the right has amazing quads. However, he's shorter and his upper body pales in comparison to Sam's. Now, he has perhaps better shape, perhaps a smaller waist, but he lacks the size. The man in the middle, very good detail in the leg, great frame, looks amazing, but he's just not as big. Remember, classic physique is still rewarding size. It's not simply a matter of who looks the best. It's a matter of who has the most flow, who also has the most definition, as well as the symmetry. You can't omit the fact that they do in fact look for some size. And so in the first pose, which isn't technically a pose, standing relaxed, I'm giving it to Sam. Next, quarter turn. In the quarter turn, you can see Sam clearly has the most size. However, the man to the right, he does seem to have, in comparison to Sam, being that he's shorter, better quads. But what about his upper body? It doesn't appear to be as lean as Sam. Sam has more obliques, he has more muscle, and so in this pose, again, despite the fact that Sam could be twisting a little bit further, he could make him look better in this pose, I'm still giving it to Sam. And standing relaxed from the rear, the man to the right, amazing glute striations, development, hamstrings, everything. And in the center, I could say the exact same thing. These guys have amazing development. Sam, unfortunately, that suit is too big and it's covering up his glutes. Remember, the glutes are also a muscle, and so if you can't see it, how can you judge it? And I do believe that's hurting him slightly. If Sam had smaller trunks, it would make him look that much better on stage. But Sam's legs, the hamstrings, they do appear to be a little bit bigger. Perhaps he's not flexing them quite as well as the guy on the right, but overall, the legs, they're kind of close. But what about now the upper body? Notice the man to the right. He doesn't have the coveted X frame. I don't see an amazing V taper. He's lacking in the lats department. And so despite the fact that he has an amazing lower half, it's not balanced, it's not symmetrical. If Bro on the right had the same upper body development to balance out his lower half, he perhaps would beat Sam Sulek. That would be amazing. But he doesn't. He's lacking. Now, in the center, we see an excellent V taper. A lot of muscularity in the back, details, conditioning. This is an excellent pose for what I would say a men's physique better. Board shorts. If you put on some board shorts and say, stand there, this guy, he could actually win. But remember, this is not men's physique, it's men's classic physique, and they are still looking for a lot of size. Look at Sam. He has a bigger back, and although there isn't as much definition, the grooves, the bumps, the crevices, he still beats him in mass. In all fairness, let's give this pose to the guy in the center. I mean, He does display more definition in the back. He had excellent legs, and although he lacks some size, well, let's give this pose to him. And again, a quarter turn. The man in the center, he just looks small to me. Now, in this particular quarter turn, he is displaying his obliques a little bit better than Sam Sulek. He doesn't have the same leg mass as Sam, and he doesn't have the same level of musculature in the arms as well as the shoulders. And so I still got to give it to the Sam. Now, I'm sorry, but in this front double bicep, Sam is so much bigger than the man to the center. Sam has what appears to be a smaller waist, and look at the size difference, not only in the upper body, but also in the legs. And yes, bro has shredded quads. Same as the man on the right, both of these guys exhibit a lot of definition in the quads, but look how much bigger Sam is. You can't deny this. Remember, this is not classic physique light. I keep saying they should be adding another division, a division for smaller competitors, but this is the open class for men's classic physique. And so Sam could use some extra work in his posing. I think if he held his legs a little bit closer together and pushed out throughout his knees, I think he could display his legs that much better. And so is falling back a little bit in this pose. He could be posing it better. And so he's not flexing the sartorius muscle in the legs, that long cord going up and down his legs. As the man to the right, he's displaying a much better job of this. And so Sam still can improve on this pose, but I'm still giving it to him. He's still that much bigger. And if it weren't to Sam, I in fact would give it to the guy on the right. In this pose, because of the way he's posing his legs, the look of his physique, I prefer the guy to the right. And remember, it's not 2 against 1, it's 1 against 1 against 1. And so if the man to the right wins some poses, the man to the center wins a few other poses, but Sam wins the majority of the poses, he's the winner. And side chest. First thing I see is the man in the center, who many people are saying he should have won, he's getting third in this pose. To the right, look at the detail in the legs, the glutes, the side chest, versus his lack of size in the center, lack of detail, while Sam shows that he's dominating this pose. He's got a lot more size, he has plenty of definition, and any pose to the side, because of Sam's tightness of the obliques and so on, he's going to exploit other people's weaknesses. And from the rear, before they even get into the pose, Sam shows everyone just how shred he is, revealing the coveted Christmas tree. Now, to the right, again, amazing hamstrings, great definition in the back, but lacking in the size. He doesn't have the size in the upper body to match his lower half. And in the center, great definition in the legs, glutes, back showing well, but doesn't have a lot of size. His back doesn't come out wide enough, and so although there's bumps into the center, it doesn't come out as a barn door wide back. Sam, as in every other pose, carries more size, and his legs do appear to have a lot of conditioning. I mean, if I showed these photos to 100 random strangers and said, choose the winner, they've never seen the sport before, I'm betting the majority are picking Sam. That's as simple as that. Now, and so if you're a trained judge, I think it's that much easier. If an average Joe off the street would say, yeah, I like Sam the best, then shouldn't it be that much easier for a judge to pick him as the winner? And so Sam, he dominates this pose, the thigh and abdominal. Not only does he dominate it with the vacuum pose, he also dominates it with the thigh and abdominals. He has a smaller waist, the bigger quads, and his opposition, they literally don't have the lats. They're small, they're shaped up like a rectangle. Sam has the V. And so as soon as you see this pose, you're thinking, if it was in fact close, it's not close anymore. It's lights out. Sam has closed the door. Perhaps he gave them a chance. After this pose, the judges are thinking, nope, but once they hit the thigh and abdominal, it's not there. It's all Sam by a mile. And so although on the right, amazing quad, the upper body doesn't match. And in the center, you can't win an overall with legs that are far too small. And in the favorite classic pose, Sam wins this pose by a mile. If it wasn't already game over, it is now. Center, no leg, way too small, not enough side. To the right, holding his own, doing an excellent pose, but doesn't have enough size to contend with Sam Sulek. And so if you're a judge in the know, it's lights out. And so perhaps many people were convinced that Sam wasn't going to win because they didn't put him in the center. The judges, the audience, they're all biased by who is in the center. And so perhaps it's a little bit of confirmation bias. The judges have Sam to the side. You're thinking, oh, he's to the side, so that means he's probably in second or third place. And so you're looking for reasons to make him in second versus just judging the way that they are. That is how you're supposed to judge. Don't let the judges influence you. The head judge places athletes to the center and to the side, but in this case, you clearly should see that Sam deserved to be the overall champion and the newest IFBB pro. And for the crowd, for the fun of it, the judging has already been done. They don't judge the most muscular. Let's hit a crab most muscular. And so they're simply going through the pose down. This isn't being scored, the most musculars, the lat spreads, and so on. They're just having some fun. But just look at this lat spread. Are you kidding me? I know it's not being judged. The scores have all been laid in, but Sam wins by a mile. And so perhaps they need Coach Greg on the judging panel. Do not trust my eyes. I'm telling you, Sam won by a mile. It wasn't close. He didn't win because he has 5 bazillion followers. He won because he deserved it. Guys, it's not close. I'm watching them pose down. I'm like, you really think it was close? And so I'm meeting people. They're saying, oh, it's close. Do you really think Sam deserved it? It's because he's so famous. No, it's because he deserved it by a lot. It's not close. I would be very surprised to see a single judge have Sam in second place. And so, no surprise, Sam Sulek, your overall winner, doing the final pose, the front double bicep, earning his IFBB Pro card. And so when will we see Sam back on stage? I do believe it'll be when we see him with 10 pounds of added muscle. Hopefully he'll be taking Turk Builder Max in the pursuit of those gains. As you can see, it made a dramatic difference in the Blue Lobster. This Blue Lobster, they're literally twin. One took Turk Builder Max and the other didn't. Look at the difference in size. And so guys, you've got to get Turk Builder Max. Don't forget, code Greg, 15% off. Don't forget to see Sam at the expo, as well as myself in the afternoon and others. And until next time, I am out.